Hey everybody, what's up? Wesley Smith here. Just want to take you through my deadlift training, just kind of keep you guys updated on what I'm doing. So today was my rep deadlift day on the Jugger Cube. So this is my first rep deadlift day of my training cycle as I prepare for GPA Worlds in November in Australia, which I'm very excited about. So here I'm pulling 270 kilos for 3 triples. I just got back from England about 36 hours before this, so still a little jet lag, still a little worn down, but I felt pretty happy with this. Maybe a little bit tight here in my starting position, hips a bit higher than I would like. That last rep looked pretty good, but it's a very fine line for me of a good hip position to be able to get really good leg drive and time up the lockout well. So something I'm always trying to work on is that good starting position in the deadlift. But I felt solid with these, and this is probably the case for a lot of you. I know it certainly is for me. But it always looks better on film than it feels while you're actually lifting it. So what I did here is I did 3 triples at 270 kilos from the floor, just a regular deadlift. Now I'm going to the pause deadlift. So with these pause deadlifts, I'm really thinking about trying to have 2 acceleration points. I'm trying to accelerate off the floor, all right, as fast as I can to my pause point, which is just above the knees, and then trying to re-accelerate from just above the knees through the finish. I tend to kind of get hung out and finish with just my back because of timing problems on the lockout. So hopefully this is going to strengthen that position and if that happens, allow me to finish stronger with my back, or just kind of ingrain a better position right above the knees so I can finish in a stronger position. I will say when I'm doing these, it's very hard to avoid kind of resting the bar on top of my knees during the pause. So that's something I have to be conscious of and try and fight against it. Finally, I went to a couple triples here with the deficit pull, pulling from a small deficit, maybe a ½ inch. Just 230 kilos, 507 for 2 triples. And I think those pause deadlifts were with 250 kilos with 551. The pause deadlifts, or the deficit deadlifts, honestly, I probably should do all from a dead stop. I was just kind of getting worn down, so just trying to get the work in. Now I'm going to some narrow stance, some Olympic pause squats. This is just 405 on the bar here for me, which is certainly very, very light. But this is a very narrow stance. This first stance not quite as, or second set not quite as narrow. The third one you'll really see it. But I did 2 sets of 5 at 405, and then a third set at 455. And just trying to squat with great depth. Work my ankle mobility, my hip mobility, and I feel like I'm squatting so exceptionally deep when I'm doing this, like absolutely bottoming out my range of motion. But when I watch the video, it doesn't seem that impressively deep to me, but I think it's really to the point now where my legs have gotten so big, my hamstrings and calves are just kind of running into each other. But I felt good with this training session, just working hard, hitting my good numbers as I finished this first microcycle, feel way ahead of where I was with the last meet. So excited about things to come for Australia and hitting a big total.